There's more! I'm back! CGI shit!
I rest my case.
It was fucking horrible!
Hey guys, what's up? It's BigJackFilms here, and welcome to another opening night. And this is a requested opening night from one David Williams, who on my stream gave us a super chat and a very generous donation on that, who asked me to cover the TV movie that came out almost 20 years ago called Turtles Forever. What is Turtles Forever? It is the celebration, I think, of like the 30th or I think 20th anniversary of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the creation of it, and it is a multiverse movie, essentially. So what is the plot of this Ninja Turtles TV movie special? So it's about an hour. It essentially focuses mostly on the 2003 Ninja Turtles, where they have been noticing in New York another, apparently there's some turtles out there that are causing a bit of trouble and chaos, but it's not these turtles. It's not the turtles that this current generation, the 2003 turtles, are, it's not them. So the turtles go to investigate. And what do they find? None other than the turtles from the 1987 cartoon, the original series. And it's somewhat confusing. Now there are 8 turtles, and what the hell is going on? You also have the Technodrome, Krang, and the Shredder, along with Bebop and Rocksteady from the 87 cartoon, have essentially, I guess, because of the Dimension X gateway stuff, they've entered the 2003 universe. So because of that, the Shredder's like, well, let me go find the Shredder from this timeline, and it turns out to be a more evil Shredder, like a more deadly, the most lethal Shredder in the multiverse of the Turtleverse, I guess, which is stupid to say. So he brings back the 2003 Shredder that had since been destroyed from, I think, wasn't that like a Batman Beyond sort of follow-up show called Fast Forward, I think it was called? I can't remember, where they go to the future, and it kind of expands on some weird stuff with the plot. But anyway, it was sort of a thing back then. Have characters go to the future. Batman Beyond, Beast Machines, Ninja Turtles Fast Forward. It was sort of the hip thing to do. And so 2003 Shredder's back, and he's back with a vengeance. And when he discovers the multiverse, he's like, I'm going to destroy the original source of the Turtles. I'm going to get rid of the entire Turtles universe. I don't care if it kills me. I just want these Turtles gone. Dedication of revenge right there. So, of course, it's up to our 8 turtles and maybe more to stop the Shredder and get everybody back to their multiverse timeline. So, I remember... Okay, well, first I'll give my sort of history on the Ninja Turtles. I am a casual fan, because Turtles was before my time. It was before my time. I missed out on the hype. At the time I was born, I was into the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, how did I grow up on Turtles, essentially? My cousin actually had some of the original toys. We used to use them in, like, the pool or something, and use them as sync toys that we would go grab. That was kind of cool. They were cool little toys, actually. I do like the Turtles toys. I grew up with a 3-part comic book miniseries that had the books on tape. It was kind of like the Untold Legend of the Batman, which is one of my favorite comics of Batman. But this was for the Turtles, and that was my origin story about the Turtles. And I liked that. It wasn't the original comics, but it was still a cool adaptation of the comics to know the origin story. And I did grow up with the first 2 Turtles films, mostly The Secret of the Ooze, which I did kind of like as a kid. I've seen the first one a bit less. And then the turtle craze for me in the 90s was very much leftovers, table scraps. Nothing really was left. That is until, like, the advent of the internet. And also I did grow up with Turtles in Time, the arcade machine at Chuck E. Cheese. So I knew the Turtles. But I grew up with the table scraps. It wasn't until the advent of the internet and of course, Angry Video Game Nerd, and even like the new Turtles movie that came out, TMNT, which I did see in theaters back in the day, that I came to appreciate the Turtles. I came to really like what they did. I do also remember watching Next Mutation. I did watch that, and I saw the crossover with Power Rangers in space, and that was cool. So so I'm a casual Turtles fan. I know the Turtles, I know the main gist, I know the main characters, I don't know any of the extra shit. Do not care. Casual Turtles. And also, I've always been a fan of Leonardo. I know people shit on Leonardo. I love Leonardo. He's got the coolest weapons. But anyway, so yeah, casual Turtles fan. So when it comes to the original cartoon, never got a chance to fully watch it because I didn't grow up with it. Even though I try to watch it, it's a little hokey. And then the new Turtles, at the time, 2003 Ninja Turtles, I remember being kind of cool, but I never really fully watched it, especially not fast forward. When they went to the future, I was like, oh, what the fuck? This is stupid. But apparently a lot of fans grew up with it. There's a lot of hardcore Turtles fans who liked that show and this special. And when this special came out, I remember watching it and be like, this is kind of cool. Well, it feels very kids WB, CW content, and that's probably because they were probably the main people who produced this shit. This feels like an early CW cartoon. But with that said, do I like this special? I do. Being one of the first multiverse specials or movies or whatever that really tapped into that before Marvel, before DC, before it became sort of the hip, cool thing to do, this was actually pretty fun. And I do like the fact that we see the context of characters between the old Turtles and the new Turtles, despite the fact that I don't think the voice actors came back for it fully. I do notice that the voice of Leonardo for the original cartoon is actually just Yugi. It's the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh! So half the time when he's like charging at the Shredder, I want him to go, Kaiba! So dumb. But again, I could vouch it if they were just short on voice actors and just wanted to get this out there, it's fine. But I did like that sort of dynamic between the 4 turtles, or the 8 turtles. I thought that was really cool. Thought the cameos were cool. I thought it was cool to see April and Splinter from their timeline along with no Casey Jones, though, I don't think, in the original Turtles. But the new Turtles, we got Casey Jones. So that was cool to see. I really like what they did with the Shredders in this. I like what they did with the Technodrome. And I really love that multiverse open-up scene where the Shredder's got all 8 turtles in a spiral, and he's like conjuncting the multiverse of turtles, and we see the different variants. We see, like, the movie Turtles. We see TMNT, which is confusing to me because I always thought TMNT was essentially Turtles 4. So it makes no sense why there's live-action Turtles and then the CG Turtles. That's supposed to be Turtles 4 to me still, because there's still stuff that's canon to that. So the fact that, like, that's weird, but then you have, like, things like, I think I saw in there was, like, the Next Mutation Turtles and this and that. So there are different variants of the Turtles. I think even the anime Turtles were in there, which was kind of interesting. So you got to see all that. That was probably the coolest part, the coolest Easter egg. But then it was cool that they did go into the OG comics. I met sort of that Frank Miller Dark Turtles from the original comics, which I thought was cool. There were some great humors and gags in this, a little hokey, but still overall pretty fun. And again, the voice actors did okay. There's really not much here, like, to talk about. Everybody's talked about this special. There's been plenty of other specials that have come out about the Turtles. There's been plenty of other incarnations. I think since this special, we had, like, I want to say, like, 4 or 5 incarnations of the Turtles since this aired, which is, like, shocking to know that after this, there were so many others that came out. I know, are we still on Mutant Mayhem? Are we still doing that version of the Turtles? I can't remember. I can't keep count anymore. But it was just cool to see this special. It was nice to kind of look back and enjoy it. And again, only gripe is it has that CW quality of, like, same voice actors, a little less in animation. But again, they worked with what they had. And it was also cool. I did like the ending. I did like the ending to it. And I did like how some of the villains became some of the good guys for a sec. How the Shredder and Krang actually, from the original timeline, did try to help. And it was cool to see Krang actually fight Kaiju 2003 Shredder. Okay, that was awesome. So there's a lot. It's a very short review, but the point is that I did like this special. I do like Turtles Forever. It is on a low quality on YouTube, so you can technically watch it. It's just a little minus, like, 240p. That's how I watched it, but I still got the gist of it. But overall, if you want a good Turtles special, if you're a fan of the series and never seen this, if you're a casual fan like I am, this is still entertaining. This is still a lot of fun. And I would recommend Turtles Forever. It does come in at about a 7 out of 10. There's definitely been better Turtles stuff since this, but and even before it. But overall, like, I think for me, I'll stick with at least the first Turtles movie and the second one, and then maybe some comics, and that's enough Turtles for me. And even TMNT I do like, but that's it. I haven't even seen the Michael Bay Turtles, so it's sort of just something that always went past my radar, something I never got into, but am a casual fan. I enjoyed this. So let me know your thoughts on Turtles Forever in the comments below. Huge thank you to David Williams for sponsoring this via Super Chat on our live streams. Guys, if you want to get us to do an opening night, you can either donate to our Patreon or you can go to our Super Chats, put in $10. That'll actually help me to keep the bills up. And we'll do opening nights for you guys like this. So until the next video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off saying, watch Turtles Forever and, cowabunga, dudes! Yeah! That's all I got. See you guys later. Take it easy. Turtle power.